Welcome everybody, we're back on another mini bike adventure, and once again we find ourselves at a river with no name.
That is true. There's so many of them in the West.
Crazy. I will tell you that we are in the state of Idaho, and we're going to be doing a ride that we've eyed for a long time. There's these couplets of roads that go up and down this small little river that we've always wanted to ride and fish, and today we're going to do that.
Yes, we are. So the two roads actually used to be old rail line right-of-ways. One of them, the main one, is actually an extension of the Hiawatha Trail, if you're familiar with that route. And the other one, I believe, was a rail line also, because this area was dotted with rail lines for mining days.
And one thing that's nuts is that we're going to ride over a bunch of really tall trestles, and you'll notice on our bikes we also have lights because we get to ride through some railroad tunnels. Are you excited?
I am. I think this short loop, we go through 4 or 5 tunnels and over a couple of bridges. Very North Idaho that they just ripped out the tracks and turned it into a road.
Yeah, so not big in mileage, but very big on scenery and also pretty good fishing.
Yes, exactly.
All right, let's get rolling. So we're packing some rods on this trip, and tell me what you've got here.
Well, I have a very inelegant solution here, but 3-piece fiberglass rod, butter stick, good for creek fishing. Just bungeed on the top of my basket because it turns out it was too long to strap to the top tube.
And over here, I am riding the new Crust Evasion Light in this beautiful mint color. And I too am rocking the butter stick, super supple fiberglass rod. I'm carrying it the same way that Daniel Malloy from Tumbleweed showed us. Hopefully it works out. But you can see here, I did put some tape to kind of protect the frame because it is a tester. There you go, Matt. See, looking out for you. So another thing I'm testing is this hydration hip bag by a company called Lab Austere. And the idea is that it's a super minimal water bottle hip bag. And I figured this would be a good test for it. I will know for sure whether I like it or hate it by the end of this ride. You'll also notice that we're both rocking sandals. I'm still doing the croc life, and Laura's got her bedrocks on.
That's right, because it's gonna be 95 today.
Did you put sunblock on your toes?
I did.
You did. So later on in this video, we will talk about the veritable merits of cycling in either Crocs or bedrock. All that exclusive bike content. So first little mini challenge is to climb out of this river canyon and up to one of the 2 railroad roads. And a little steep. Oh geez. So steep. Damn it, Matt, why didn't you put lower gears on this bike? All right, so we've climbed up to railroad grade. Check out the scenery. Absolutely bonkers. What do you think of this bridge?
Well, I'll tell you, it's terrifying to drive over. It's much better on a bike. It's insane. It's insane to me that this is still here, that this was a railroad bridge. Now it's just a road. Road through the forest in Idaho. No biggie.
So there you go, the denouement of the trail right from the off start.
Except for the tunnels.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget the tunnel.
That's right. There are tunnels. And hopefully no bears inside those tunnels. Did you bring the bear spray?
I did.
Okay. So I think the plan for today is we're going to be doing mostly biking on this side of the river, and then we're going to change sides down there and do fishing. So you'll notice that I'm riding with my shirt tucked in today. This is what's known as gravel formal. When you need to be sleek and aerodynamic, but also I tucked it in so it works a little bit better with this hip bag. Gravel casual and gravel formal. Okay guys, we are approaching the first of a handful of tunnels, old railroad tunnel that now is just a road. Look at it. This is just nuts that you can do this. This tunnel is relatively short. We can see through the end, so it doesn't look like there's any bears.
Famous last words.
Right.
So a little trivia fact, all the tunnels are numbered.
Uh-huh.
If you continue on the route of the Hiawatha, they will continue to count down.
Oh. So that one is tunnel 33. First tunnel of the day. Wookie! Man, it's so weird riding through this because you feel like a lot slower than you're actually moving. This is a short one. Almost there! We survived!
We made it, Ross!
Yay! There's a tunnel behind us in a waterfall. This place is magical. Okay, we are approaching the next tunnel. One of these is not insignificant in terms of length.
I think it's this one.
Yeah. I've switched to my regular glasses. So we'll see what happens.
Oh shit. Sorry.
There, we just got demonetized. Thanks, Laura.
Holy jeez.
So this one, like it curves, so you really can't see the end until a certain point.
It's simultaneously cool and creepy.
Yeah. We made it!
Air high five!
Yeah. So if railroad tunnels are your thing, then you should definitely ride this road. Oh, look, looks like we're coming up to another trestle bridge. So many sights and wonders on this route.
It really is.
Lesser in length, but no less weird, and still has its own sense of grandeur. Man. So as a fisherman, I'm kind of constantly looking at the water, and there's so many nice looking pools once we get on that road.
There's a really beautiful little creek over there that lets in.
Yeah. Ah, this route. So good. So good.
And this is the part where we get to fish, Russ.
Yay! The best part. So the riding portion of the trip, mostly done. We still have to ride back, of course, but be more fish focused. So if you're not into fishing,
Fast forward.
you should totally get into fishing and watch the second part. Speaking of which, how's your rod system holding up?
You know, it's a good thing that we're going at a nice dawdly pace, because it probably wouldn't hold up if we were like really gunning it.
I am surprisingly pleased at how this is holding up. A little concerned that this was going to hit the rear tire, but so far so good. Cool about this route is, you know, the first half you get kind of a bird's eye view from the higher road, and then you're on this lower road and you get a nice river level view of the scenery. The spot looks so good. For sure I thought there'd be a fish here in this little pool, but no one taking. Guess we'll keep moving. Alright, so absolutely stunning spot. I mean, look at this. It doesn't really get any much better. And one reason I love the Crocs, you can go straight from the bike into the river. So we've got a riffle there, some kind of slower but broken water, and then a deeper pool. So the pools look really good, but they're actually really hard to fish just because the water is so still and clear and fish have a long time to look at the fly. So you actually have better luck when there's a little surface disturbance. So I threw some flies over there, no takers. I'm gonna work my way up. I think Laura is fishing below the riffle downstream. Okay, so spot number 2. Absolutely beautiful. A little bit of a bust in terms of fishing, but perfect place for a quick lunch stop before we head further down the river. So I know some of you are curious as to like what we eat for lunch. What's going on here?
We made some really simple little wrap sandwiches. So there's salami. We bought our roast chicken in advance and picked all the meat off. Sprouts, mustard.
It's pretty hearty. I think I'll show you what's inside. But that roast chicken hack is nice.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Feels a little bit more substantial than just like sliced meat, you know? So tasty. Absolutely stunning, this road and kind of the area it goes through. I mean, it looked pretty good from the higher road, but this lower road, it's amazing. Just love how it kind of hugs the river here, kind of carved into this mountainside. Alright guys, so I know you think you've got your dangle game hanging off your tie mug, off your seat bag. This is how to do it. Next level here. Gotta have your nippers and your knocks dangling off your body if you want to up your dangle game. Do you think my dangles are cool or nerdy?
Oh man.
No pressure.
You want an honest answer?
She said cool, so alright. Okay, another beautiful piece of water. A little bit of a riffle there, nice long run. Laura's over there. Oh! Swing and a miss. It's a good spot. Yay! Little fish. Oh! Good one! Yay! Yay! Nice one. Nice.
Look at that color.
Yeah, pretty. Yay! We got fishing! Right, so we just had an awesome afternoon of fishing, and this last spot was particularly good. A bunch of small fish, and you had one big one come up.
I did. One that got like super ridiculously acrobatic.
So the weather has changed slightly, and whatever fish were really aggressive are not. So I think the change in temperature is like shutting them down. But this is such an awesome route. There are 2 great roads that parallel this river that shan't be named. One gives you a nice like bird's eye view, and this one very river level. What do you think?
I think it's awesome. I think what I like about it is that there are ways, we did the shortest version, but there's ways to make it bigger. There's ways to tack other rides onto it. So it could be a whole trip unto itself.
Definitely kept it short today so we can get more fishing in. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, keep the self side down.